you can't really just make this stuff up. I mean, you know, no sooner did I put out that video, really just a few minutes ago, then there was a personal attack on the video. I mean, it's like they don't want to attack the evidence. They want to attack the person that's presenting the evidence. So it really just makes the point. So I wanted to add just a few things today to that video. One was that there were two sides to death row. There was the blue side and there was the red side. At the El Rey Theater, you know, you have the #1 artist up on stage throwing gang signs in a room full of bloods, and that was going to be answered. And they weren't going to go after Suge's #1 artist. They weren't going to hurt Snoop Dogg. What they were going to do is they were going to just find another Crip that was there, and they literally beat him to death. And that was at the El Rey Theater. Sharitha had blue carpet in her office, and Sharitha was the manager of Snoop, and so there was that camp. And during the Snoop murder trial, these guys all got very close. You had Reggie Wright Jr. become very close to David Mack, Kevin Gaines, Sharitha, Rafael Perez, Nino Durden. They all became very, very close during that time period. And so this is what's happening inside Death Row Records. You have these two factions, and at some point, you know, Suge definitely was on a power trip. He started calling it the new and untouchable Death Row Records. And it wasn't long after he started calling Death Row Records untouchable that they got touched in a very big way, and Suge got touched in a very big way. I mean, he basically was shot up that night in Las Vegas, and he was shot many times since, including the One Oak nightclub. And you know, this is the story that just, you know, will not die. And Suge, for whatever reason, is still with us after many, many, many murder attempts. And LAPD would love nothing more than for this scandal to go away. But I would just say this to the LAPD. It's time to come clean with this. It's time to deal with the corruption that once existed in the department and have transparency. The laws have changed. The time when you destroyed 4 tons of documents that were involved in, you know, it was all the complaints of the police officers. 4 tons of documents were destroyed by LAPD because they didn't want to disclose to potential people that were filing complaints against officers who were charged in crimes. They didn't want to disclose the information about what had happened with these officers, you know, what their past was with complaints. So LAPD destroyed 4 tons of documents, and it's time for that whole past to just get wiped away. It's time for it to get wiped clean. It's time for LAPD to come out, make a settlement with Christopher Wallace's mother, with the family, and come clean about what happened the night at the Peterson Automotive Museum, about the murder of Christopher Wallace.